and how David was a giant. So listen, tonight we're in the value room, where we're talking about value your value, and our topic is distract your distractions, right? Those things that try to show up in your life to help to make you move to a different place, to make you move to a different place. Those things that show up to try to keep you stuck and stagnant. And so, my friends, in this space, I really want us to consider First Samuel chapter 17. Now, we've talked about this earlier in the meditation space, earlier in that room this morning, but we didn't really go into depth. And so when we talked about it, let me just go ahead and read you the scripture that we're going to come from tonight. It's First Samuel chapter 17, and we're going to start right here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. We're going to start, we're going to read from the ESV version, and we're going to start right here at verse number 20. Um, at verse number 26. Yep, verse number 26. And here it is, my friends, and bear with me. Bear with me just a little bit. Here it is, First Samuel 17, verse 26. And David said to the men who stood by him, what shall be done for the man who kills this Philistine and takes away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? And the people answered him in the same way, so shall it be done to the man who kills him. Now, uh, Eliab, Eliab, his eldest brother, heard when he spoke to the men, and Eliab's anger was kindled against David, and he said, why have you come down? And with whom have you left these few sheep in the wilderness? I know your presumption and the evil of your heart, for you have come down to see the battle. And David said, what have I done now? Was it not but a word? And he turned away from him toward another and spoke in the same way. And the people answered him again as before. So listen, my friends, when we look at this verse, and most of us have heard about the story of Goliath and David and Goliath, and we always hear about how David defeated the giant. But here's the thing, my friends, if he would have allowed the distraction of his brother to deter him, then he would have never gotten to that space of defeat. If he would have allowed the naysayer or the insult, the minor insult of his brother to bother him, then he would have never been able to go to war. So, what am I trying to say? In this season, my friends, this is the space where you have to distract your distractions. David showed up on the scene, telling everybody, like, he took an assessment of the situation, but then he was like, put me in, coach, because I'm the one. I am the one. And so I stopped by today to tell you that you're the one that's called to do that very thing that you are supposed to be doing. It's you, boo. And here's the thing, on the journey of you completing the thing that you're supposed to do, you have to distract your distractions. Those things, those little things that come up to try to touch your mind, attack your character, and attack your abilities. I'm going to say it again. Those very things that try to come to attack your mind, attack your character, and attack your abilities. If David would have allowed the negative words from his brother, asking him, what are you doing here? Telling him, I know that you have a presumption about this thing, and it's to do evil. And then he even went on to insult him and was like, where's those few little sheep that you're supposed to be taking care of anyway? When you read it in the ESV version, where are the few little sheep? So when I'm telling you, my friends, people will come to try to attack your mind. People will come and try to attack your character. Mhm. People will come and try to attack and keep you and try to prevent you from doing the very things that you are called to do. So, what do you do in this season is you have got to be determined to distract your distractions and turn away from them and shift your focus just like David did. You've got to shift your focus just like David did. You can't give them the time and attention. You can't give them that space and that energy. No, no. Because the brother was in the whole crowd, in the entire army that has had 40 days to defeat Goliath. You've had 40 days to show and prove. Not only did you have 40 days, but because you're in the army, that will also means that you even have support from the rest of this army. You all were trained, you all have weaponry, you all have your warfare clothes on. You have your uniforms, your armor. Y'all have all of this stuff. But can I tell you, it was exterior. David showed up with heart. David showed up saying, I'm the one trying to do what he was called to do by his earthly father, not knowing that he was walking into his assignment. And I'm going to pause right there. Welcome on into the room, everybody. You are in the You Deserve Your